Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, February 9th. A soaking rain event is coming to the I-95 corridor region between D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. Anywhere from 1.5 to 2 inches of rain possible between late Saturday and late Sunday in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City metro regions. Multiple waves of low pressure will ride along a very slow-moving frontal boundary zone from the southwest to the northeast over the upcoming weekend. Gulf of Mexico moisture gets involved, and Atlantic Ocean moisture gets involved. The result will be a soaking rain event, primarily in the period from Saturday night into the first half of Sunday. And again, some spots could end up with 2 inches of rain by the end of the upcoming weekend. Let's take a look at the current surface map. First of all, high pressure, key player here, sitting right along the Mid-Atlantic coastline early this morning. It was a calm night. A good night for temperatures to drop sharply. In fact, they're right around the 20-degree mark in many areas this morning with a thick frost. This high pushes off to the east today, and that will open the door for Gulf of Mexico moisture to ride northward through the deep south and towards the northeastern part of the U.S. And early in the weekend, Atlantic Ocean moisture will feed in here on low-level east to southeast winds. Combination of the two, the Gulf moisture and the Atlantic moisture, will end up giving us helping to produce a soaking rain event here in the I-95 corridor. Lots of snow today in the upper part of the Midwest from this particular wave. Places like Chicago, Detroit, and Buffalo, several inches of snow. That's not the end of it. Another storm producing snow right now in the Pacific Northwest area will drop to the south and east and produce more snow in places like Chicago during the next 24 to 36 hours or so. Well, here's the latest weather warnings map put out by NOAA all across the U.S. First of all, lots of flash flood watches now over the Tennessee Valley. Some of those places will end up with 3 or 4 inches of rain over the next 48 hours. It's entirely possible that these flash flood watches will extend to the north and east over the next 12 to 24 hours or so. Again, a soaking rain event coming to D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. Meanwhile, snow over the upper part of the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, ending up in Buffalo, for example. Several inches of snow over the next 12 hours. And another snow producer now dropping southeast across southern Montana into the Central Plains, and that too will bring some snow to the upper part of the Midwest. Now, we've been rather dry around here in the I-95 corridor region, especially in the D.C. metro region. In fact, NOAA's latest drought assessment report gave the D.C. metro region some moderate to severe drought conditions. All of that will be alleviated by this soaking rain event coming to D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City again Saturday night and Sunday. Well, let's walk through last night's 0Z GFS model run in 6-hour increments. First of all, snow this morning over the upper part of the Midwest. And here's that high pressure system sitting right on top of the Mid-Atlantic region. These maps from tropicaltidbits.com. Let's move forward here. High pressure moves off the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Notice some Gulf of Mexico moisture showing up already in the form of some rain down in the deep south by early tonight. And then by tomorrow morning, lots of Gulf of Mexico moisture starting to show up here. More snow for Chicago and places in the upper part of the Midwest. And then we get a frontal system, frontal boundary zone, basically setting up from southwest to northeast here in the eastern U.S. And that'll just be a conduit for the Gulf of Mexico moisture to ride from the southwest to the northeast. Heavy rain tomorrow over the Tennessee Valley. And then by the time we get into tomorrow evening, soaking rain beginning here in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and probably very heavy rain late tomorrow night showing up here on the 0Z GFS model run between midnight and early Sunday morning. Heavy rain here, may even awaken some people late tomorrow night going into early Sunday morning with a heavy rainfall for D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. That front slow to move. Still rain during the day on Sunday, and it doesn't pull out until Sunday night. This looks like a 24-hour period of rain from late Saturday into late Sunday for the I-95 corridor. Finally pulls out of here by late Friday, late Sunday night, and Monday basically a dry day, partly sunny, colder Then the weekend, by the way, we'll see temperatures approach 50 degrees on Saturday and perhaps into the 50s on Sunday in D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. Again, a soaking rain event coming Saturday night and Sunday for D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Orion.